Looks like we're
We're
live.
live.
We're live.
Good, good.
We are live.
Here at Lots
Chink
Mosby,
Lot
Lot
Mosley,
Mosby, Lot Mosby Memorial
Gary
Stadium.
Mason Field,
Woo! Don't do it to him. Don't do it to him like that.
Gary
Don't
Mason
do it
Field.
to him, baby. They don't lock the gate. I can't even go out there and
I,
get
t-
some
I
grass.
told him I was gonna do my best to keep you off the field tonight.
I was trying to go out there and get a piece of grass. I was gonna do my Ray Lewis. I got folks all over the United States calling me, asking me if I was gonna do the Ray Lewis on them out there, and
Don't do
they
them boys that
they
way.
locked the gate. They won't let me
Don't
out.
do them boys that way. Do not do it.
Yeah. If I was gonna do the Ray Lewis on
Oh,
them out there, and
bear with me one
don't do them
second.
boys that
Let me
way.
get
Lock
this
the gate.
fixed so
They
I can
don't
get this
do
on
them
Facebook
boys that
Live
way. Do
for
not
all
do it.
these people
Yeah.
wanting to
If
watch
I
it.
was gonna do the Ray Lewis on them.
Oh, bear with me one second. Let me get this fixed so I can get this on Facebook Live for all these people wanting to watch it. Oh, bear with me one second. Let me get this fixed so I can
You
get
better
this on
get that
Facebook
thing right,
Live
man.
for all these people wanting to watch it. Oh, bear with me one second. Let me get this fixed so I can
You
get
better
this on
get that thing
Facebook
right,
Live
man.
for all these people wanting to watch it. Oh, bear with me one second. For all these people wanting to watch it. Oh,
You got it.
we're there.
Okay.
We are there, guys. Welcome back to another show of High School Primetime. Buckethead and the King setting up live here at Chink Lot Memorial Stadium. And it's a Gary Mason Field.
Pop the
He
collar.
just popped the collar.
Pop the
He
collar.
popped the collar on them.
Pop the collar.
Guys, we so glad to be back with y'all. A lot of stuff happening in high school football.
Right, right.
Tonight is the start of Region Night, Gary King.
I'm glad.
Hey, let me just say, I got to give a shout out to my girl,
Get to it.
Allison,
Let them see it. Pump it. Put your chest up.
Raglan Screen Printing,
Uh huh.
did these shirts now.
For
And
the
they run
Buckethead.
them through because they just got them at 3 o'clock. The shirt was delivered, and we just picked them up. I had them in my hand at 3:30.
That's good. That's good
Now
work
I'm
right
gonna tell
there.
you, you can't ask for no better service than that.
That's good work.
So if you got anything you need screen printing, that's anything, go by and see Raglan Screen Printing. I told him I was giving him a shout out tonight.
And then I appreciate y'all letting me come over there and come go over the dam to get to Raglan because you know it's fishing. Good
I
fishing
can't
over
believe
there.
you didn't stop and fish.
I told him
We
I'll
didn't
be
have
back.
time. Well,
I
we
told
didn't
him
have
I'll be
time.
back. I was whispering at the fish. Let them know
Oh,
I'll
you
be
was
back.
fish with me? Hey, I'll be back.
I'll be back with the alpha boat.
With the Alpha boat. I
Yeah,
forgot about that. The
I
Alpha
forgot.
boat.
I forgot.
The Alpha boat.
Hey, he got something off in there. Said that he can see the fish before they bite. You just got to drop it down there. He looking at the fish. He got a name for it, but you call it cheap. I call it dinner.
Well, since you're talking about Alpha,
Okay.
if y'all hadn't went and got your stuff right with Alpha,
Mm.
go get it done. What'd you do, Gary? What'd
Hey,
you do?
I'm,
I
I'm
think. Hey, listen to the King right now. Listen to it.
I am a part of the Alpha family now.
I am too.
I done took all my vehicles are over there. King,
Ooh
listen,
wee.
the horse,
You
the
just trying to go
carriage.
fishing.
Yeah, you
That,
got that.
and he gonna take
He
you
gonna
too.
take me.
Oh, he ain't no doubt. I know Thomas will take you. And I'm gonna tell you, Thomas, straight up guy. Did you see what he did on Facebook today?
I know he
To
had
give us a shout out, he's giving
he
away
said
a Cam Newton
Cam
framed
Newton. I
jersey,
saw that.
and said you got to go like high school prime time. That's one of the three
You got to
thing
do it.
rules you had to do it. So
Yeah,
if you want to get that Cam Newton framed jersey
right.
from Thomas Shelton at Alpha, you got to go do that. Plain and
Uh,
simple.
and I need you guys to go see him. Go see Thomas.
Yeah, if you ain't got your
Thomas,
listen,
hey,
if you ain't got your stuff together as far as he got it all, home auto, boat,
everything.
everything, you can get it all done through him. Go on and get it done. Go on and get it done now.
I like a insurance guy that actually sit down and tell you what's best for you and your family and get things worked out. And he ain't trying to make a buck off of you. He just wants you to be,
He's
taken
making sure
care
you're
of.
covered, man. He's
I
just
like
making
that,
sure you're
man.
covered.
You got everybody call and worried about this and that, and they gonna cover anything. He breaks it down,
You
man.
know what's one good thing about being out in the open? You don't
What's
have to
that?
worry about that earpiece. That earpiece fall out, you don't have to worry about
I put a claim in on the earpiece.
that.
I'm gonna get that covered. Right. But hi, man, the weather. Tell everybody how good it feel out here.
Man, listen, we
Way in the
sitting right
swamp.
under the scoreboard. Listen, right. I mean, at the south end of Aniston Field.
Beautiful.
Gary, where did you take some touchdowns this way or the other way or
Do
both
you
ways?
do you want to get into that right now?
right now. They was gracious enough, and they promised us some food, so I don't want to mess with them till they bring my food. Now after I get the food over here, we'll get on them hard. Me and you'll get on them
I left my
like
crown.
it ain't nothing.
I left my crown at the station, but I'm gonna let you know that now. I'm going in. I will let them know which end zone, but it won't be hard to pick out because I was in both of them.
Oh, ain't no doubt.
No doubt.
No, no.
We're gonna get into that. I got some Bulldog fans that actually been all on Facebook. Jeff Phillips, come on now, looking at me crazy, put the crazy eyes on the phone. You know what I'm
Was he
saying?
saying I see you, or was he
Nah.
saying
He had
I
that.
see
He
you?
had that hater look.
That's what it was. You know, them eyes with
Yeah.
them hate eyes. Wasn't it?
True Bulldog.
I
He a
mean,
true Bulldog. Good guy though. No, I love Jeff Phillips, to death. But he gave me them eyes, and I had to go back and let him know that hate don't look good on you, my brother. Get off that.
get off
Get
that, he
off that.
said. Get off.
Out of there, Jeff. Get on up out of there now.
Yeah, they done got you.
I'm telling you, cause it's hard. It's hard for y'all to call them touchdowns back. I'm popping my collar on
Right
you.
now, we got on the screen our game of the week, just letting everybody know where we at and what we're doing. We're sitting live at Anderson High School. Jacksonville Golden Eagles will be rolling in here soon. They better bring something. They better bring fight tonight here.
I picked the dog.
I picked the dogs too. I was in there barking in the studio.
And I went
And I did it because I know your wife's a bulldog too.
Your bark, I almost like my wife bark, but you know what I'm saying?
She said I had old mangy bark.
She
said that after the show. She said you got old mangy bark.
Sound like you kind of got the mange right there.
I'm a mangy dog.
You a mangy dog.
I'm a mangy dog. I'm a mangy dog. You know that right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, my friend. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Mangy dog.
Listen, hey guys, let's get into this about some more games.
Oh yeah, got Mumford Hanley.
That's gonna be a good game.
That's gonna be a good one.
I ain't gonna be able to get down there in the lines.
Listen, I just know that they're gonna have some players back this week, so Mumford gonna have their. I mean, there won't be no excuses from us lying. We got our players back. We got to see what's going on.
There's no need to make excuses right now. You don't have a couple games. You might as well get ready. That goes for my Yellow Jacket.
Yellow Jacket's going on the road tonight up to Scottsboro.
We got a couple games on our belt, and look, man.
I took them Oxford Yellow Jackets this week.
You took them.
I feel like, honestly, I feel like Oxford's gonna win the game.
I feel like Oxford's gonna win every time they hit the field.
I don't feel like that every time.
I do.
I pull, but sometimes I know the deck's stacked against them. But we're gonna play them. Oxford gonna play anybody. Don't run from anybody.
We put the helmet on and buckle up. It's gonna go down. But listen, I just want everybody to understand that it's gonna be one of them nights around the county and games on the road that everybody gonna be like tuning in tonight.
Oh yeah.
At 11 o'clock.
You're exactly right.
You're right. Y'all make sure you watch Pigskin Roundup because we come on right after this.
Right after Pigskin, and actually tonight, because of Anna Catherine's death in her family, Chad Barnett will be filling in for her. So Chad Barnett and Gearhart will be doing Pigskin Roundup before our show.
That's good. That's good.
I like it when they kick it off.
Oh yeah.
Don't you know? Because everybody gets fired up, and then it's like the kickoff team.
Right.
It's the guys that don't start. The kickoff team goes out there, and the special team, nothing against special team guys, don't get me wrong, but they ain't the starters. They just the kickoff. They the special team.
I call that a suicide.
So I like them being the kickoff team.
Yeah.
Then they put the starters in to finish it up.
So see how you changed that around? Cause the first night I heard you say.
Well, that's what we was then.
We was the mop up.
We was a mop up then.
We mopped them up.
We mopped them up, and they were so good in the mop up role. They put us in the daggone starting role. What about that?
Pop your collar there, Buckethead. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, when you do so good in the mop-up role that they move you to the starting role, you done did what you need to do. You done did your thing.
Well, pop your collar. That's what I'm talking about. In order for you to get a chance to get the Buckethead and the King to start talking about you on the show, we need you to have a little swag about you.
Yeah, you can't.
We just don't pick no end to talk about. You got to be able to get that swag in you. Do something.
You got to do something. I mean, look, if you don't get noticed, how are we gonna talk about you? I mean, tell me that.
Right. And we're not gonna be picking no water boys. You guys got to have a clear understanding. We told you this is not no. Well, football is not no what I call mandatory thing.
No, it takes. Look, you can't. It ain't. Mom and Dad is
for everybody.
Mom and Dad just be putting kids out here because they want to go down to the grocery store and get something and come back and get them. That ain't the way football works. It might work in baseball.
It's hard to do it in baseball.
Well, I mean, they
But
just
they
can't.
do it.
They stay over in the dugout.
This,
Coach, they don't even. You know how you say put me in, coach?
yeah.
They don't say that.
Well, we're not gonna
That.
be able to talk about you. Little Tommy, if little Tommy gonna be a lawyer, send little Tommy to law
Send him
school.
on to law school. Go
Yeah,
ahead and yeah. Hey, you just said that exactly right.
right. And Rebecca, if she's gonna be the cheerleader, yeah, let her be the cheerleader. But don't think little Tommy and little Rebecca gonna be out there on the field. All that. But listen, this is contact sport. Something that me and Buckethead love.
Yes, sir.
So if the game of football is something that you got to be able to have in you. You just can't pick that up. Get out there and work at it. And I guarantee you, hey, Alexander.
Well, to Alexander, you know that who they playing this week?
Listen, I asked you the question about Alexander. You gonna turn around and me and you
Well,
fussed
I'm
about this.
trying. My doggone computer's slow. I'm trying to get the games pulled up. You done asked me a question. You went to the queue before I got it up.
Oh,
You gotta let me get it up before you ask me a question, because I can't just. I mean, I know the
no, we
Buckethead
know
got it.
we got
Listen,
the game.
Buckethead got a lot of knowledge up here, but it
Good,
sometimes gets like running around with each other, and I can't.
but
It,
you got enough room up there to put them
I do
outside though.
got some room up there
Yeah,
now. Ain't no doubt about that.
yeah.
Ain't
But
no
yeah,
doubt
I
about that.
need you to make sure that you understand that what kind of person that your wife said you got to make sure you get in. See that? You thought I forgot.
See, Gary got me running around like a pack mule, toting this big old man purse. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I feel like I got me one of these doggone
Louis
Louis Vuitton
Vuitton.
Merces, right there, one of them big ones. I mean, the
Yeah,
ones you
yeah,
can't afford. You know,
yeah,
the one you can't afford. That's what I got.
yeah.
And my wife made a bet I couldn't get that in, so she owes me now, and I ain't even gonna tell you what the bet was.
I want you to know that I was looking out for my buddy
But
this
that's
time.
what I'm talking about right
You know what I'm
now. That's
saying?
how it works.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how it works. Now we know.
I want you to hurry up and get that together over there,
I'm trying,
cause
man. People
people
looking at me
people
saying,
looking
"What
at
is
you
he
right.
doing?"
Right.
Like me and you was eating that cake the other night.
Oh, hey, don't say that, man. I'm talking about I want some more
People
cake
are
right
looking at
now.
it like, "What are they doing?" Look,
Hey, I'm telling you, and I know people out there in TV land have a clear understanding. When the king tell you that cake is off the chain, you need to find a way of getting to her. Tell my kid, I mean, nice lady, both nice young man. I'm telling you right now, both of them, they had them Oxford kids. I think, and young lady, the daughter is actually down at Auburn right now. You hear me?
I hear you,
War Eagle, baby. That's what I'm talking
War
about.
Eagle, and
Yeah.
we're gonna get them tomorrow too. I mean, we're gonna get them Alcorn State. That's who we play.
Listen, that's in the swag.
We still gonna get
That's in
them.
the swag.
I don't. I
I
mean,
don't believe in jump. Auburn playing Alabama State.
they ain't playing them this week.
They playing them
Oh, they are
next
playing them
week.
though.
They playing
I
them
knew
next
they were
week. The
playing
second
them.
ball game of the
you
season. You know, I'm a Hornet now.
know, them Hornets, them Tigers gonna eat some Hornets.
I want them to eat all they can eat, but they better make sure they write that check out. Cause we going down there. We gonna get a nice check. Y'all gonna either pay for that band or you gonna pay for a whooping. Which one you gonna get?
One of the two.
All right,
I
well,
can tell you
all
that.
right, well, we ain't coming for free. AS,
Gary, look,
AS,
TV land.
ASU.
I'm gonna have to use my memory now because I can't even get it to come up. I don't know what's going on there. I got it on the spreadsheet. I don't even know why I can't find it. I got too much going on.
Well, just let's go with that memory. If you make a mistake, you clean it up tonight.
Well, who's Alexander playing?
I don't know.
Alexander playing center point,
And I
and
picked
we
Alexander.
picked Alexander
Yeah,
to do that
yeah.
thing. You got just came back, coming back from Raglan.
I picked I
We
picked
we got Sax and Piedmont, and both of us did what?
picked Sacks.
We picked Sax to take over Piedmont.
And
And now look, now a lot of people give us some time about that pick, but I'm gonna
I don't
tell
care
you,
nothing about them giving us
Coach
no
Miller,
time.
Coach Miller got a thing going on up there. I mean, listen, Sax has got a ball this year, and you'll find out what's going on. I can't see that.
You get old. Let me tell you now. Let me help you out again. When you said Sacks playing Piedmont, and I told you right off, I said, I don't care too much about Sacks because out of all the teams I played against in high school, Sachs was the team that I really, really couldn't stand. And they beat us in football, but they ain't beat us in nothing else. We beat they butt in baseball and basketball. Now football, I didn't get a chance to play against because I got hurt after the Alexandria game. I was out
Well,
in the South game.
you had Lynette coming in to Comer, and you picked Comer, which is
Which is like what?
like out of your mind. Something wrong with you
I just want to know my picks looking better than yours. My numbers are up.
from last week,
Don't
not
worry,
this
don't
week.
worry. We ain't got them. The only week we can talk about it last week. This week hadn't even came through yet. One thing about my stock is good.
It is right now. That's
That's
true.
right. I'm telling you.
That's true.
But you know, you pick Mumford.
I sure did. Listen, them boys gonna come out tonight, straight up, like I told them. They gonna pop the collar
Mm-hmm.
and get something done tonight.
Yeah.
You better believe that.
You
Don't
put.
talk bad about them.
I'm not yet. But you picked you're picking with your heart.
No, I'm picking with. They ain't had all their players, and they done showed out 2 ball games,
Uh huh. Uh huh.
and they ain't had all the players there.
So the coronavirus done got them
Done got them a
down.
little bit, but they fine. They fine now. They ain't. Listen, don't worry about my Mumford Lions.
Wait, so I'm not entitled to talk about the month line, but you talk about my.
No, I said don't worry about them.
Don't, I'm not worried about them. I just told you what the deal was gonna be like.
Well, I mean, you are a little worried about them because you took Antley. You said trouble
Trouble
don't
don't
know.
last. Trouble don't last always.
Trouble
That's
don't
right.
last
And I
always.
know when it's coming to town. Trust me now. You know how the hell when the circus come to town, everybody be all excited, the big tent and all that.
That's the way it is out here. Look how excited people are to see. You
Yeah,
know why we're here? Because we're here with the chickens.
that's right.
We got here with the chicken. We wanted a good seat.
I didn't. I really didn't want to trust that they weren't gonna let me in. I just came
That's
on there.
why you got here so early.
Yeah, I tried to get.
Another reason you got here so early, I ain't gonna say you're scared, but you know that when them boys come through, they gonna give the king a time now.
But hold up. That's the reason they call me the king. I'm not worried about nothing like that. Trust me. Now, if we be live and they come through here, they just gonna be they get the business on live. I, listen, man. I can talk the smack with the best. You give it to me, I'm gonna give it back to you. Now I've been giving them this in for years. I told you I keep my stats in my pocket.
You sure did.
You thought I was lying, didn't
I didn't know that. I mean, it
you?
caught
Huh?
me off guard. I mean, it's okay.
It's because I want people to help clear understand. Don't forget, cause I ain't gonna let you.
It's like I said, Buckethead and the King don't really talk about our. We don't talk about the past much unless we talk about ourselves,
True.
because there ain't nothing else to talk about in the past but us. I mean,
I listen. I know some stuff in the past I can talk about.
but
No
now there
problem.
was some bad boys. I'm gonna give some credit where credit. I don't want to
Oh
run people
man,
down.
I
We had some bad boys. I mean,
yeah,
we talk about Donnie Adams and we talk about all them boys that played at Oxford. I
yeah.
talk about the same guys at Mumford, Tony Curry, Eric Lewis,
Let's talk about some boys.
Jerome Elson.
I talk about some boys that played against me. I'm
Oh
thinking
yeah, yeah.
Eric Thomas.
Well,
You talking about Jamal Peters and you come up here, Eric King. Then go out there, go to Weldon. Oh my God, you got Knox out there.
oh
Weldon,
yeah,
he just
knocking
good.
head.
Hey, he run the ball just good as anybody
You're
on the team
exactly
too.
right.
He
Tony
got,
Young, Kevin Blue.
oh
I
man,
mean, Charles Dudley up at Piedmont. You didn't
Dudley,
play
I
him, but
played.
I
Yes,
play.
I did
Oh, you
play
did
against
play
Charles
against
Dudley.
Dudley.
Yeah, yes, I did. Charles Dudley in baseball, but he didn't
He's
play
a
football.
bad boy
He
now,
hit that baseball
but
though.
he played
He was a
football.
bad
He's a
boy.
bad man. He went to Jack State
I
on a
know
football
Charles. I know
scholarship.
Charles Dudley was a bad boy
He's a
now.
bad boy.
Yeah, but then you start talking about guys like Randy Bussey, Rowan
Oh
Bussey,
yeah,
Andre Franklin that played here, Mitchell Knox that played at Oxford. Man, I'm talking about old school.
oh yeah.
We talking about guys that actually went to the
And
show.
here, this is what I want to say too. Being this stadium that we're at tonight,
Yeah,
this is where football happened in Calhoun County
yeah,
a long
yeah.
time before mine and your time.
Right.
They had a turkey bowl.
Yeah.
And people don't know what the turkey bowl is.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of teams back in the day, only one team from this area would have made the playoffs. This whole
Anderson,
area, if
Anderson,
they made it.
Anderson.
And if they didn't, everybody else played a turkey bowl up here.
Mm-hmm.
They had a turkey bowl. You come up here and play every year. And 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 you know what? I think about that today. What if the teams that didn't make the playoffs got to come up here and play an extra game playing the turkey bowl? Now,
Just for the area.
yeah, just for the fun of it.
Just for the area. It'd
Yeah,
be good
and
for the
listen,
area.
and here's the thing: it don't have to be here anymore because this used to be the best field in town.
Right.
The best field in town is down 21 a little bit, down Quintar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I ain't knocking this
What it
field.
start with? The letter O?
Well, I guess no, it's
Uh,
called Lamar Field,
Oxford is where the field is located
but
at.
it's called Lamar Field.
Oxford is where the field is
Lane
located at.
Tweet Field House, press box.
Oxford is where it's located
Oxford got it, boys,
at.
and they got the room, they got the stadium that could handle a big crowd.
Well, Jacksonville State too.
We could
In
play at
college.
Jackson. We could go to college. And
Yeah.
especially, hey, what they fixing to do up there is going to be unbelievable compared to what they got right now.
Oh, you talking about Oxford?
No, Oxford too.
Oxford's gonna do some
But
stuff down there.
JSU is wrapping theirs all the way around and
Yeah.
building on the far side, just like they did on the home side.
It's gonna be
So
nice.
it's going to be really
It's gonna be
nice.
nice.
Ooh,
But
talking about
you know what? Kids getting a chance to see something like that, or just growing up and say, "Hey man, I want to play for that Bulldog team. I want to play for that Yellow Jacket." I'm talking about little kids now.
yeah.
That's the kind of stuff that I like. I like for kids to go to the football game. Half of them be out here playing cup ball, not paying attention, but they at the ball game because they want to go to the football game. I want to go see
Hey,
me dog.
let me just tell you this though. Some of them cup ball games used to get for real when you was a kid.
See, I'm gonna tell you about that. My clothes, my mom, you come home with them clothes all messed up. She gonna tear the head up. See, I did a couple times, and I said, no, I think I already watched the ball
I
game.
mean, it's some serious cup ball game. You watch them today. There'll be kids out here playing tonight somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere around this field, there'll be a cup ball game. That kids be sticking one another.
Yeah.
There'll be one dominant one out there too. He just be running away from them. Always in every game.
Me and you talked earlier today about a friend that both of us have something in common with. It's Chris Chastain.
Bad boy.
Hey,
He was a bad
listen,
boy.
I met Chris Chastain right here on this field here. And we were playing 7th, 8th grade toss or tot. And he come out of Blue Mountain.
That old Blue Mountain boy.
I'm gonna tell you, he come out there with some cleats on and didn't have no socks on.
I believe that. Because Chris was a mean. Listen, you
That's
didn't
something
mess
gonna
with
hit
Chris Chastain back in the day.
how I end up talking to him because I know for a fact he hit me a couple times out there on that field. And at the end of the game, you know how that little kid had that Coca-Cola at Mean Joe
Oh
and
yeah.
gave the Coke to him at the end of the game. And Mean Joe throw the jersey to him. I called Chris Chastain over. I say, hey, let me talk to you. Can you please transfer yourself down to Oxford? Because man, I don't be want to run up against you. No,
He's a bad dude.
listen, he
He
come
came
down.
to
He
Oxford.
came to Oxford,
I
and I
know
tell
it.
you
I
one
know it.
thing. The only time I hated to see him was at practice.
Well,
He'll hit you.
he was the Blue Mountain Bandit. He'd tear you up, son. And
Mhm.
they say, hey, Blue Mountain was them boys were rough up in there.
I'm trying to. I believe. You ever see that movie Next to Kin? Them guys up
Oh
in the
yeah,
mountain of Tennessee.
yeah,
I believe Blue Mountain got something like
got
that
something
going
like
on.
that
Yeah,
going on.
he one up.
They all kinfolk up there, and you don't roll up through
He
there.
is a tough one. But I bet you I got something that know the ones on TV land and you didn't know it either. Barney Turner. I bet you didn't know where Barney Turner come from.
No, I just
You
grew
got to
up
take
with.
one guess. One guess though.
But I played little league with him all the way up, so he
One
grew
guess.
up from around here.
Okay, one guess. Got to give me a
I
place.
don't know.
You got to
I
take a
can't.
guess.
Aniston.
You say Anderson.
I don't know where it came from. He's always been an Oxford guy to me.
Barney Turner come out of Glen Addy.
Oh, he came out of
Anderson.
Aniston,
That's what I'm
so
trying to tell
no,
you.
I
You
picked
know,
it right.
nobody didn't know that.
I
You
didn't
got to
know it
do
because I'm gonna tell you, he's always been an Oxford guy.
that, boy. Listen here. From little league all the way up, he's been tough.
Well, see, when we were in like I don't know, 100 pound, whatever you played at Oxford, the little
Yeah.
league, he won offensive player of the year. I won defensive player of the year one year. We on stage together, getting our trophy, picture together. That's
Yeah.
when we was kids.
I'm
Barney
telling
was a
you,
bad boy.
Barney was a bad
He
boy.
was a bad boy.
And I like calling him every now and then, and me and him swap Sanford son back and forth. He know every episode, every. I'm telling you. I mean, you at your office, I'm at my office, I call him, and he at the bank trying to make stuff up and stuff, and I call him and tell him, man, put the bills back in the box, Lamont. All he gonna do is bust out laughing. He don't care who in the office.
He
Yeah,
don't care, does he?
he started sending them back to me. But that's one of them friendships. But how about Big Jock Smith? Come out from out here.
They come from right here, and he look. I was funny. Somebody somebody told him, well, we lost video, but we're still on the air for some reason. Let me look and see what's going on here. Somebody told him that we had him on the air,
Mm-hmm.
that we were talking about him. You know what the response was? What they say? What they
Big
say?
job.
Big job.
Big job. I don't know if you know this, but he didn't just he wasn't just a football player. You ever see Big Job play baseball coming up? You would say that ain't
Well, you know, when we played back in the day, they had the spring break tournament right here.
yeah.
Everybody from around here played right here at
Anderson,
Anderson.
Anderson Field. That's
Anderson
a
had they had the best field.
AEA tournament.
Yeah, EA
Always
tournament
right.
always right there.
Right.
Man, that was some fun games. That's
I played over there. I seen Charles Dudley, the kid you talking about, hit one up on the transformer out there on
I
that
was
pole.
in the 10th grade, no, ninth grade, and our first baseman took a ball off the thumb, peeled his nail all the way back, and he had to sit down. They put me in. That's what I played in high school.
Mm.
And my first at bat, I hit a bomb over at house out there in left field.
Boy, I don't want to go off into it, but I'm going to.
You don't.
Just tell you how not how the baseball thing. If people don't understand, Oxford and Anderson, they used to say Anderson. Right now you're looking, hey man, they don't play no baseball. Anderson used to have a team
They
that
sure
was off
did.
the chain.
Yes.
Yeah, Coach Wright was their coach at that time. You had Kebo Broom, you had Cedric Mason, Alfred Mason,
Yeah.
you had Knox, you had Leroy Coleman, you had Leroy. And who else you had on that team, man?
But most of them guys played with us when we played after school too. After we,
On
you was
Jones,
actually,
yeah, I
yeah,
don't play
yeah,
on Jones Hill
yes,
for my
on
granddaddy
Jones
ball
Hill,
team.
absolutely.
A semi-pro baseball team.
Yeah.
You know Rude Abbey used to send his boy to play for my granddad too.
I
A
didn't
lot
know
of
that.
folks didn't know that. Rudy Abbey used to send some of his college kids down to play. Both of my granddads had teams in Hobson City.
But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, can't nobody throw the ball like Gerald Bell.
Can't nobody throw a curveball like
No,
Gerald Bell.
can't do
It
it.
make you break all your.
Yeah, make you fall down over the. I mean, fall down. You swing so hard, you fall down.
You ducking before it comes.
And then if you try to stay in there, you'll throw that fastball in on the inside corner and knock you off.
Hey, bad boy. England
Yeah,
would hit it.
yeah, ain't no doubt.
Now Gerald Bell, Jeff Bell, his brother.
Yeah,
Did you ever see him
yeah,
play?
yeah.
Now Jeff was before Gerald. And I tell you one thing: you hit the ball to center field, you can go on in the dugout.
The boy had wheels,
Man,
man.
he don't miss
He
nothing.
nothing hit the ground out there.
Nothing. I just, I love that. But you got to understand, a lot of folks don't want to talk about baseball. And I can't wait till we get a chance to get out. We're going to go from football to basketball to baseball with this prime time. We're going to keep trying to highlight the high school kids. And that's going to be a great. I'm just glad we getting a chance to start this thing off.
Oh,
There's
no
not another
doubt.
program like this. Find another show like this, y'all.
Now I'm gonna tell you, we are baby stepping this year because
Right? We just
because
got
we
started.
started so late, and honestly, talent just came out of nowhere. We knew we were talented,
Yeah.
but nobody was really looking for the talent that we had. And then all of a sudden, we got a call. It's moving, and within 2 weeks, we doing the first show. So we didn't have time to prepare this year. But next year, Buckethead and the King gonna be in lights.
It's got to be.
I mean, we're gonna be in lights.
Keep telling these folks, my mama said, this picture face belong on TV.
Your mama said that.
Yeah, my mama
My
said
mama
that.
said it too, and let me just say this: I don't care what nobody else says. Why the mama said we don't care.
What
I
else is
really don't care. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I almost messed up. So I didn't really care if my wife thought my face was good enough, but she did because
She
she
married
married me.
you.
That's
Mine married
exactly
me too.
right. That's right. Because
But
they know what they got.
but do you? I just need to know. Do you get this kind of look at home that is something wrong with you? My wife looked at me the other night and just shook her head.
Let me tell you, we were
Something
laying
wrong
in
with you.
bed watching, like not last night, night before, watching Tuesday night show, and we're laying in bed watching Tuesday night show. And my wife looked at me and she said, "Something wrong with both of y'all."
I
She
just want
said
somebody
something
else
is
to know.
wrong. They need to put a straight jacket on both of y'all. Something wrong with both of y'all.
Legally.
That ain't no doubt.
I listen. My wife was looking at me, and I kept trying to figure out why you keep looking at me like that. There's something wrong with you. I said, I know. I told you that when you married me. There was something wrong with me, but you just overlooked it. She was in them glaze. She was just in love. You know what I'm
Man, you
saying?
know how a woman gets when she's in
Oh
love.
yeah, I saw that.
Mine's
That
still like
eyes.
mine's still like that.
Yeah, eyes get all watery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
told
Look, when I walk through the door, it's like the first time we ever met. Every time.
her every time.
Well, I ain't gonna lie about it. Most of the time.
Okay,
Look,
well,
there's Jacksonville rolling in. There them Golden Eagles rolling in.
they ain't flying,
No,
and
they
they look
ain't.
like they slowing up trying to
No.
get up in. They ain't in no hurry to run
They
up out
ain't
here,
no
is they?
hurry. No, they
Nah,
not in a hurry
not
today.
rocking. Now, I'm just tell you
No.
now, if that bus was rocking,
Yeah.
there'd be some trouble coming up here.
They
They
ain't
ain't
no.
you don't hear nobody hollering.
You think the coach told them to be quiet?
Better.
I want you to be quiet on the way down and don't say a word coming home.
Hope we can sneak up out of here.
Look, there they go. There they go. Hey, if they keep it quiet enough, nah, them Bulldogs gonna find them. Them Bulldog
You
gonna
know,
find them.
we walked in the field house. I looked at a couple of them bulldogs walking around in there.
They got some men in there.
I saw something in there with a couple dog collars on.
There's some boys.
Some dog
There's
collars
some
on. You
dogs up in there,
Man,
boy.
I ain't talking about the regular collar where you just have. I'm talking about shock collars.
Is that the band or is that the band or the football team? Is that where they gonna park at right there?
I don't know, bro. They ain't put me in charge of traffic.
They didn't put you in front of the traffic
No,
tonight.
uh,
This ain't Oxford, is it?
no, no, no.
Well, I mean, there they are. They just walk the field. Our coach Smith, right there.
All they
Them
need to
boys.
do is put their cleats on and let's get it going.
They supposed to get a feel for the lay of the land out here. You
They
know how
wouldn't
you
let
used to
me.
like to get the lay of the
But I
land?
tried to walk on the field when I got
They
up
wouldn't
there.
let you
They
get
wouldn't
on
let.
it.
No.
Why not?
Somebody called them and warned them
They
that I
said,
was
well,
coming.
I told them. I
You
told
told me I
coach.
was coming?
I just told coach you was gonna try to steal some grass.
I'm just trying to put the grass back I brought
This is
the
what I
last time.
told you. This is what I really told him. I said I'm gonna do my best to keep this idiot off the field,
Uh,
cause he says he owns this field,
yeah.
and you know based on record. Now, what I tell you about numbers,
It's reunion. Don't lie.
numbers don't lie.
Right.
So I seen it with my own eyes,
Yes.
black and white.
I don't have a newspaper. Anderson Star has that.
And
That
they
come.
and
It's
it
they
came,
town, man.
yeah, it came from Anderson.
That's right. You see it?
I mean, I seen it. So
See
let
what
me
I'm
just say
doing? Look
this,
what I'm doing.
straight up, pop the collar one more
All right.
time. Straight up, he owns this field. And look, until they take it back, he owns this field.
Only reason I ain't insisting y'all put my name on the field up here because I don't want the kids be feeling no certain kind of way. I'm gonna let y'all keep what you got going on, but any noise be made toward the king, I'm gonna insist on my name getting put on this up here in the end zone. It don't matter which one because I was in both of them.
Look, let's recap our award winners this week. We had Cleveland County as Team of the Week.
Right,
We
right,
had
right.
Cleveland County's coach,
Coach of the week,
Joby Burns, Antonio Ross out of Alexandria,
player of the week.
Player of the Week.
That's
And
you know who did we get a snot knock award to?
you give it to Anderson's defense.
You know why I said why I brought that up?
Wow.
I said it's gonna be some snot knocking going on out here tonight.
Yeah,
You hear me?
then Jack and them Eagles is in trouble. I mean, I hate to say it, they ain't even got out on the field yet, and I hate counting teams out because I ain't can never count kids out. I hate counting teams out early, but they better, you know, when you put your chin strap on, go ahead and push it on through just a little bit further,
Yeah, tight.
and make it real tight where it don't move because it's gonna get moved.
You ever watch Floyd Mayweather when he be boxing? And I seen him in the ring with a guy one time, and they broke him up, and the dude started talking, and the referee hadn't even moved. Floyd hit him so hard and knocked him out, and he was saying that was a cheap shot. But they say what? Protect yourself at all
All the
times.
time.
Up and out there, you got to protect yourself at all times.
Yeah,
Cause it's gonna go down.
cause sometimes people be looking for them snowbirds.
Mm-hmm.
They just be out there when the play going around and just run and get
Talking
knocked
about
out.
knock all of the wind clean out of
You
you.
know how Mike Tyson used to come out when he heard ding?
Yeah.
That's why Anderson can come out tonight on them Eagles.
Uh,
When they hear ding, it'll be feather going that which way.
I had one of them Anderson High alarms stop me today, and out of his mouth now, he said this. Now I want you guys to have a clear understanding. This didn't come from me. This come from one of them Anderson High alarms, and he man, I need you to tell. I'm gonna try to get my voice like his voice. Man, I need you to tell. You get a chance to talk to the coach, and they're talking about Anderson. You need to. We're gonna have to do something about our defense. Our defense, we can't let no team come in and be one dimension and beat us. No one player beat us, and we getting tired of getting ripped by just one player. That's what he said.
If he talking about Ohatchee now, Ohatchee's offense is one of them crazy zoop zoop zoop. I mean, you don't never know where the ball's at, and you only see it one time a year. So,
I don't know.
you know how
They
you
said
beat Ohatchee?
they like lost.
You know how you beat Ohatchee year in, year out?
Yeah.
Get them off your schedule. Because you don't practice none of that. Nobody ever runs that offense except Ohatchee, and they
You got
run it
nothing to go by.
well. And they no, you ain't got nothing to go by. They run it well,
Yeah.
and they gonna move the ball everybody they play.
Mm-hmm.
But the Panthers, they got to go to them Panthers not moving into that game. They got to go to them Panthers now, and I'm just gonna tell you now, them Panthers something. Them Panthers gonna get them now. You took Ohatchee.
You know why I took
Wow.
Ohatchee? Because Panther came up and played them too.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying they seem like they building something else out there. They lost their quarterback.
They lost.
When you lose a quarterback,
80% of their offense.
that's right.
Jet Smith, coach's son.
I
He's
like
a Jack
Jeff.
State
I
man.
like Jeff, and I like his mom. His mom nice.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not.
And I mean, I'm saying this. I'm not trying to sugarcoat that. They rebuilding too. A lot of
So
people don't
when
understand.
you had to say sugarcoating, didn't you? Maybe
Uh,
you start thinking about that cake we had the other night when you said sugarcoat.
you know, I hope there's some left at the station, but I doubt it. I'm willing to tell you right now.
That cake gone because if they left at the station, we firing everybody down there.
I'm
Because
letting
they
you
don't
know.
know, because they don't know when something's good, and we firing every one of them if
I
there's
don't
any
think.
cake left at the
Listen,
station.
they was circling the cake when I left out the door, man.
Let me say this. I almost messed up the other night too and said something, and it would have got me in
You
some
were gonna
serious.
say that cake is better than your mama cake. You know what?
Mama,
I I
Mama,
I, I say
he
it.
said that. I didn't say it.
Mama Tyree, if that cake is better than your cake, I need to find that out myself. I mean, if we're gonna have anything to compare it by, what you think? We need to. I
Yeah,
mean,
hey, I've done got on it now.
yeah. Well,
And
okay.
you know,
Anything long as you ain't got no
you,
pecans. I
you,
can't eat no pecans.
no, she make all kind of cake, any
Okay.
kind you
Okay.
want. You just start call it out, she'll make it. Call it out right now, she'll make it. Whatever you want.
Strawberry. Let me get a strawberry
I
cake.
don't even like no
You
strawberries.
asked me to call this out, Buckethead. What are you saying?
Half it up and do, however you want to do. Well, make
Hold on,
two, make two.
hold on. No. Red velvet without the pecans, though.
She can do that.
Let's make it happen, Mom. Make it happen.
Hey,
Pop your collar, Miss Terry.
look. I didn't say it was better. I said it was good.
Huh?
But I didn't say it was better than my mama's cake. Gary said that, but he only said it because he ain't tasted your cake, Mom. Bring us one on in, we'll take care of it. He'll quit
Yeah.
saying. Now look,
Well,
that cake was good though, Mom. I ain't gonna lie now.
hey,
I ain't gonna, I
slap
ain't
your
trying to
mama
get no
pound cake.
whoop,
Slap your mama pound cake. That's what it
but
was.
I might have had to put a hand on
Oh, in your mind, you thinking? Oh, boy, you better not you thinking. I know. Oh, you know, bruh.
I just went by and lightly tapped you like that. I
you,
wouldn't have slapped you.
you weren't gonna be mad if you even raised one finger.
Know better. I know better.
Oh God,
But it was good.
it was
It
good.
was some good. I mean, it really was good.
I'm trying to wait, and I hope so. I hope it be his arm left when we get down there, but I doubt
There ain't gonna be nothing left.
it.
Ain't gonna be nothing left.
So, in other words, we sitting around here thinking about, um, well, they actually don't got out now. I'm hoping that they get a chance for. Well, here they come. Here they come. They coming out the field. However,
Yeah.
they should have been walking the field.
Yeah, they walking because they
Yeah.
went and put the stuff up.
Okay. They're walking the field, and I hope you guys can see that. Um,
They can see it.
they can see it.
I can see
Okay.
it. I can see them walking the field right there. They can see it. That's why we got here, so you can get you a good view of what we looking at.
I want y'all to know they ain't unlocked the gates until they came here. Cause I was trying to walk out there and get me a little piece of that grass. I'm gonna do that Ray Lewis for them.
You
Let them know I'm back.
look
Huh?
with your wireless on, you can walk right out there and get all you want.
Yeah, but I don't feel like going to jail today. You got my bail, man?
Man, I can't. I'm gonna leave. You know what I'm gonna tell them? Let the king rot for a little while. He knew better. He knew better. He knew better.
You gonna let the kid ride up there, man?
Man, you know what we run off and forgot though?
What's that?
Some of that legacy morning. That legacy morning. Why do we run off and forget it? We do it every time.
I put you in charge of that though.
You done got me walking around like a pack mule.
Because you had your wife talking about that Louis Vuitton, I had to keep
Louis
that in mind.
Vuitton,
I
that's
had to
right.
keep that
Oh, so
focused.
you made me. Nah, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna say. You got everything. I'm on the phone. Yeah, I'm trying to get our contract straightened out with
Yeah,
Todd.
yeah.
That's what the King was doing, trying to get our contract straightened out with Todd. Now we're gonna have to get that straightened out too.
Do I need to handle that?
Well, I just don't want to be a free agent at the end of the year.
I can't be a agent.
Cause you know how they
Yeah.
got them. What do they got them guys on baseball? They franchise players.
Blue chip, baby, yeah.
We franchise players.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, we franchise players.
listen. One thing about it, he need to come on in and make sure he's lock us in for about 3 years on that contract.
It ain't gonna take but a couple zeros, about 7 of them. He can lock us in with 7 zeros.
Yeah. And I don't want no zero in front of the main number either.
No, just back end got to be zero. He can put whatever he want to in the
You
front of
talking
it.
about Todd?
Yeah,
He'll try to put all zero.
no, he can't put all
He
zeros.
will.
He got to have something in front of that zero. I don't care what numbers after
That's
that
okay.
one. After the 7th zero, it can
Hey,
be 1. It don't have to be 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. It
right,
can just
right.
be 1. I don't even
Okay,
care.
okay. I hear you. All I know is we finna get ready to be nationwide.
Look, a guy called me today and he was messing with me, and he said, You ever seen that Coming to America show?"
Uh-huh.
And I said, "Yeah, we talked about it before on the show." He said, "You guys are them guys in that barbershop." He said, "It's crazy how much you guys are just like them guys." I said, "No, them guys are like us. We
I
first, they second."
You met Martin Luther King. You ain't meet no Dr. King. I met Dr. King. You didn't meet Martin Luther
Yes, it's
King.
good.
I guess I did.
Hey, I'm in my shop. You don't come in talking about you the king. Don't come in here talking about you the king. It's my shop.
That's what I told when your boy called the other day. He had the councilman.
Yeah.
And I'm talking
They,
about, he said
they say
so-called
he's
king.
called you so-called king.
Yeah, yeah. And see, now I start to send my people out there and get him. Then he don't understand. You know, I'm the king.
Yeah, ain't
You
no
don't call
doubt.
no so-called.
Look, Day. First off,
Hey,
you ain't even got no food down here.
he said he's
He,
gonna have
he
something.
was talking smack on. I think he was deep off in it,
I
wasn't
told you he
he? He
was.
was deep off in it. He had
Anybody come
half a
talking
bottle
about
gone, wasn't it?
anybody come talking about putting Donahoe up against the hospital, he had to been halfway in that old creek water. You
He
know
was talking about Buckethead Creek water.
Yeah,
He was all off in it.
yeah. And I told him, I said, man, they don't even want to play us in checkers. Don't do it. Don't
Hmm.
do it.
They talking about Donahoe.
It's gonna be a good game
They
tonight
got a
too.
game tonight too.
It's gonna be a good game.
Uh, I can't remember who they was playing.
We picked Donahoe
We picked
over.
Donahoe straight
They
up.
playing
Victor Christian.
and we picked Donahoe.
Ain't no doubt. Was it Victor Christian?
I think it was Victor.
No doubt we picked Donahoe.
Who playing Pleasant
Oaks
Valley?
Bluff got Pleasant Valley.
Oak Bluff.
We both took Oaks. No, you took Pleasant Valley.
Calhoun County.
I mean, whatever.
I
You
listen.
took Pleasant Valley.
I represent Calhoun County. I'm trying to get my kids around here up on the level.
I mean,
You
I'm
know what I'm
just
saying?
saying
I mean,
you took Pleasant Valley.
don't keep hopping on it. That's who I took. I know who I took. You took Monk.
I did take Mama. Let's see who else we got tonight. Uh, Glencoe Weaver. I jumped on Weaver. You jumped on Glencoe because you got them yellow jackets. That's the only reason you got on them because there's a yellow jacket.
And we was not gonna beat Glencoe.
Listen, the coach has got them going in the right. Listen, guys. I know y'all watching the Buckethead King because everybody watches the Buckethead King show. Pop y'all's collar. Get out there and get that first win. Get out there and get it done. Y'all got to coaches. Listen, you went 10-0 last year. You done took 2 on the chin this year.
But
It's time to get it done.
listen to me. First thing first, you be getting you a sponsor. Cause that prep talk that you're giving in right there, listen guys.
Yeah,
Listen guys.
that's right into the camera.
Listen guys. You need to go out there, pop your collar, and get that win. You went 10-0 last year. You
0 and
took two.
10. Sorry, I went 0 and 10. They didn't win one last year.
Why would you say that then?
They went. I said they went 0 and 10. I said 10-0. Look at me, guys. Flip that over and go get that first win.
I'm repeating what you said. That's why I said you need to go. You're a good prep talker.
You better flip that over and do it again.
What?
Let's
Buckethead.
talk about this one.
Okay.
Cleveland County White Flame.
You sure you want to talk about it?
I got to.
Okay.
It's on our list.
Let me tell you something. Mama Tyree, you know I love you. Y'all don't be hard on him because he already don't pick White Plains. Trust me, I would have picked him. I went against him because I didn't want to pick the same team he picked. So that's how we gonna play this out. I'm telling you, Cleveland County is tough,
Oh
tough.
yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, you know as well as I do, that's going to be a tough game for White Plains. Uh, and the good thing about it is, Coach Tyree's got his defense starting to take on his personalities,
Mm,
playing tougher.
I like that.
And you got to win on the defensive side of the ball, and you got to win up front to win football games.
That's
Everybody knows that. Jack State can tell you from what happened to them Wednesday night. UAB controlled both sides line of scrimmage and dominated.
It's hard to
So
win.
you got to
Hard to
be
win like that.
you got to do better. I mean, you just got to work when you're on the line of scrimmage like that.
So speaking of defense, this Anderson Bulldog defense. You have Anderson, then you have Jacksonville defense coming in here. But I'm telling you, Anderson defense is the truth.
Oh, they good. There ain't no doubt
Truth.
about that. They're good.
It's not gonna be one of those kind of games where you just gonna worry about somebody hitting. Somebody gonna do some hitting.
Yeah, you know that's gonna happen. We done talked about Hanley Mumford. Um, let's get on up in here and talk about some more teams in our region. Beauregard, Talladega.
That's my favorite place.
It's your favorite place, but you took them Talladega Tigers.
Right. And I'm gonna stick with that.
That's Sylacauga, Clay County. We both took Clay County.
And you
I
know
can't
why?
get off of that,
It's hard to come off.
man, because they good. They good. Let's talk about
Craig,
something
do
we
they
ain't
ever
talked
come up
about.
here?
They do every now and then because, well, it's hard. Yeah, because no, they ain't in it no more.
No,
They
they
in
ain't.
Talladega region
They don't come
and
up. They don't
Sylacauga.
come
They
up in
used
here.
to. They used to because there's an Alexander. There's a Mumford region. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
but we ain't talking about something that I want to talk about tonight. Oxford is 1-1.
That's right.
The Yellow Jackets 1-1.
We pop. We popping our collars
Don't
tonight.
pop that collar too. Don't do that after the win you got. I mean, I'm glad that they
Hold
got
up.
it.
Hold up. Listen, man. Let me say this. I'm popping my collars. Now we got a win and a whooping at the same time. Trust me, we didn't ask for it. Somebody gave that one to us.
Yeah,
And we're gonna take it. We take it. And
yeah.
listen,
I want to
I'm
get
not
into that a little bit too.
okay. Well,
Uh,
people keep calling about it.
Man, here's what I'll say. Yeah, I want the kids to play. I'm all about the kids. Let them play.
Okay.
And here's the thing I'll say about that whole situation is if I'm the coach,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna coach up what I got. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care where you got yours.
Mm-hmm.
Line them up in front of them, and we're gonna play.
Right.
Because I'm gonna coach up what I got.
Yeah.
Now, look, is it fair? No, it's not fair. But I'm gonna coach up what I got. I'm gonna worry about my huddle.
Right.
Now, look, I know if you start stealing strawberries out of your strawberry pack,
Mm-hmm.
it starts hurting a little bit.
Yeah. It hurt.
And I think that's why things happened the way they did.
But people thinking that Oxford
Oxford didn't
turned
have
them
nothing
in.
to do. Let me
Oxford
just
didn't have
straighten
nothing
that
to
out.
do.
Oxford didn't
Have
have
nothing
nothing
to
to
do
do
with
with
that.
that. Nothing to do with that. Oxford had zero to do with that.
People need to have clear understanding that. But I'm hearing folks on Facebook and start saying, let them kids play. And don't be upset if you keep them, you want them to stay there, you give them something to stay there for. Let me tell you something. And then I'm get my headset right because I get kind of upset when people start talking crazy. Well, I give something to stay there for. If you're winning 1 or 2 years, you winning. Then when you start losing, then your kids start want to leave. What kind of program you got? Well, I mean, what kind of kid is that
Oh,
anyway?
I agree.
I don't want no. I don't want a kid to suffer
But,
behind nothing.
but is it the kid or is it? I don't know if it's the parents. I don't know who it is. Let's just say this. I don't care if the kid don't want to be in the program and wants to go somewhere. Let him go.
But that's do it right though.
Well, here's the thing.
Do it right.
Me and you've already talked about this.
Right.
If you move, your family's got to move.
Right. Do it
I
right.
mean, I think there was three different, and I'm not gonna call no names because we don't call kids out.
Right. Right.
But in this situation, there was three moves, and the family and the sister never moved once.
They should have looked at the Jeffersons. The Jeffersons said, "Move on up.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got to move on up." See,
Well,
but
they
that's
moved
what
on up now.
she moved. She don't
She
follow
moved.
them now.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right.
Gotta do it right. Listen, they put rules out there, and listen. I had a son that went undefeated, and they called him out. Uh, 3 games to play, which was too late. I'm glad it happened to Pleasant Grove right now because it doesn't affect him for playoff. But my son them went undefeated and did not get to participate in the playoffs
Right.
because somebody waited till that 7th game to do it.
Let me add on to that what you just said. That was Oxford that won all their games and then away from them. Wasn't nobody crying for us then.
No.
And nobody
Call
saying
us cheaters and everything.
That's
Y'all knew you was a cheater.
right now. So now you flip this around, and Oxford didn't even make this call.
No, Oxford had nothing to do with that call.
But then you still got folks thinking that.
Oh, I know.
Because what? We the big dog on the hill, and everybody want to have something negative to say. You want to have your chest stuck out there, so it's easy to down the yellow jacket.
When I was at Oxford, I used to do a lot of graphics for Oxford when I was at Oxford. One of the best graphics I ever done at Oxford was the We Are Oxford. But I also did. We run this county.
Yeah.
I had to pitch county, county, and have we run this county with Yellow Jacket Miller. But no doubt that was the truth.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to finish our show.
We getting close to being in it. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. They blaring us out right quick like. I'm trying to shut it out. I mean, and you ain't supposed to be picking it up, but you picking it up. I mean, through the microphone.
Another one. Yeah, they think they at the 19 hole right there.
I may try one more thing so I can get this shut down here, because we don't get it shut down, they ain't gonna hear a word we saying. I got rich, I scroll, get them in and get them gone. You know, Travis just got out and had to put them on. We the ones who got the numbers to put the city on. It's a matter. I came up off the shooting dice. Yeah. My little brother ain't never right. My sister, them doing alright. My cousin, I mean, seen the robber, well, seen the pretty couple. I mean, we only got 5 minutes left of the show anyhow, but they actually cut it short. So, where is the camera? He's the one to turn it on. He's the one to turn the music on, but he's the announcer up there. Turn that crap off. We're trying to do our show down here. But they can hear when we talk. It just got this loud background. But they can still hear it. I see my mic moving. So, but that's bad. But let me just say this. We'll finish this up since they got the music playing. Them dogs got to go, and I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
They got to decide.
But I'll say this. We're going to pick the game tonight. And I know you took the Bulldogs, and I'm taking the Bulldogs. And then, let me just say this. There's no way for the Bulldogs to lose this game now. Unless they get cold coming in that locker room. Because I seen him with my own eye. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. It get hard when they get guns. We got a hood full of sticks. They say we can't come, you know we're running around that. You miss me with that bitch. You know I live in the mix. 20 cars coming. You know I live in the mix. 20 cars coming. I'm on the truck. Time on the neck, but money be there for attention. They be talking like they make a bitch. They be begging me under my bitch. I give a 40, 50,000 cash. Straight up my bitch. I ain't no problem. Just to get out of the house. We don't sign off. good. Thanks for watching us, man. We had a good tonight. We'll be back. Don't miss Pigskin Roundup. You got a guest announcer tonight with Tab Barnett filling in. And then you got the Buckethead and the King on High School Prime Time coming right after that.
Don't miss that.
Do not miss it. We'll see you guys later, and thanks for watching.